Has your child's unique hobby ever saved someone's life? When you're a parent of an autistic child, you learn to embrace their obsessions. For my 10-year-old son, it was nunchucks. Not video games, dinosaurs, or trains. Nunchucks. He practiced 4 hours every day in our garage, the same moves over and over until his hands calloused. Other dads were teaching their kids baseball. I was watching my kid spin deadly weapons around like a mini Bruce Lee. Honestly, I thought it was incredible. His teachers kept suggesting we redirect his energy into something more appropriate, but I always defended him. If it made him happy, then it was good for me. I just never thought his obsession would save multiple lives. My son had a girlfriend at school. I say girlfriend in quotes because they're 10, so it's not a real relationship. But they were both autistic and understood each other in a way other kids didn't. They'd hold hands at recess, share their snacks, sit together at lunch. It was innocent and sweet, and my wife and I thought it was harmless. But then this 13-year-old kid from the older class started hitting on her. My son told me the kid kept following her around, asking her to be his girlfriend, getting angry when she said no. She rejected him over and over, but he wouldn't stop. That's when the bullying started. One day after school, the 13-year-old cornered her alone by the concrete stairs. My son wasn't there to help her, and the kid pushed her down. She fell hard. When my son found her, she was crying with a black eye, split lip, and a sprained wrist. She was too terrified to tell the teachers who did it because he'd threatened her with a knife if she tattled. But she told my son everything. He said he'll keep hurting me until I like him. That's when my son looked at her injured face and said, completely serious, "That meanie panini is never going to hurt you again. I'll make sure of it." She was crying and asked, "How?" My son smiled at her. "I have my nunchucks, the transformer ones you gave me for Christmas." She looked shocked. "But he's bigger and older. You'd really fight him for me?" My son said, "You're my girlfriend. I would fight a dinosaur for you, and he's not bigger than a dinosaur." From that day on, my son started carrying his nunchucks everywhere. He even secretly brought them to school in case he needed them there. At home, he upped his training, now doing 6 hours per day instead of 4, watching every nunchuck video on the internet. He got so good, he could use the nunchucks to pass you a glass of water from across the table without spilling it. During this time, my son's girlfriend's parents reported the bullying to the school with photos of her injuries. In response, the principal gave the bully a 1-day suspension. 1 day. That's how we found out the system doesn't do much when the bully's parents donate to the school. After the suspension, the bully came back angrier. His threats started. He'd text my son saying, "I know where you live," with a photo of our house. He brought a BB gun into school and threatened the girlfriend with it. He left notes in her backpack ranging from deranged love letters to intimate descriptions about how he'd take her by force if he had to. Then Friday happened. My son and his girlfriend were over at our house, and my wife and I wanted to run to the corner store to surprise them with snacks. We left them playing video games and told them we'd be back in 15 minutes. We didn't even think anything would happen. But the second we walked away, our bathroom window shattered. The 13-year-old bully climbed through the broken window holding his dad's gun. He wasn't just breaking in, he was hunting. My son heard it first. His girlfriend screamed, and he told her to run straight to the bedroom and lock the door behind her, then call for help. "Where's your little girlfriend?" the bully called out from the bathroom. My son grabbed his transformer nunchucks from the living room and positioned himself in the hallway between the intruder and the bedroom where his girlfriend was hiding. The 13-year-old came around the corner, a real loaded pistol in his hand. But my son was already waiting there. The second the bully came in view, he started raising his firearm at my son, but my son didn't hesitate. He didn't freeze or go cold. By the time that gun started coming up, my son's nunchucks were already moving. One perfect strike knocked the gun out of the kid's hand. The bully lunged at him in rage, but my son had already shifted into muscle memory. He started whooping him with the nunchucks. Body shots, leg strikes, headshots, all precise, all controlled. The 13-year-old dropped hard onto our floor, nose bleeding. My son stood over him. The bedroom door unlocked. His girlfriend came out and saw him, her bruise still visible on her face from when the bully had hurt her. She ran to him. "You kept your promise." That's when my son finally broke from his focused state. He started shaking as the adrenaline hit him. He looked down and saw the bully was reaching for the gun. That's the exact moment my wife and I burst through our door, accompanied by the bully's parents who'd gone out looking for their child. Full story on channel linked below.